My first trip to Canada was to Raleigh Lake Resorts. I was invited up there by Mark Cloutier to hunt some black bears. We had a great time headed up there. It was a long trip for us, but it was definitely interesting to say the least.
That's a paper mill smell.
Sure, Frank. Well,
You ought to know it by heart.
Here we are in Canada, after all the farting you did last night.
Oh yeah, like that's the paper mill. I didn't even barely fart. What was I looking for?
Welcome to Canada. Plug your noses, and here we go.
We got to camp early, so we decided to grab our gear and get in a tree that day. Alright, it's September 8th, 2012. We just drove into Ontario this morning. We're getting ready to go on our first bear hunt. The land we're getting ready to hunt has never been hunted before, and the road was just put in a couple years ago. And our guide said he started baiting it on July 15th, so that'll be pretty exciting to see what shows up. The land out here is beautiful. It's been raining pretty much all day, but it finally quit about 20 minutes ago, so that's exciting. I wasn't really looking forward to sitting in the rain all night, although I do have some new rain gear for once. I'm looking forward to a good hunt, and hopefully we see something. Those trees are tiny. We are not in Illinois anymore. No matter how much you prepare for a trip, it seems like everything must go wrong before it goes right.
It's a bad luck. He's not hunting today. Broke his string on his bow. Bowstring broke.
Is there a place in town to get it fixed?
Yeah. You got a gun. I've got a gun for him to use if he wants. A 33 or something. But
Or you can
tomorrow.
shoot mine or something.
Tomorrow.
We'll figure it out.
I'll kill a bear. I'm putting these
I'm
guys
into
in
that.
double here. Yeah. Just won't be with a bow.
Ah,
Yeah, double it.
Alright, well, we finally made it to our stand, but we had a few hiccups along the way. Jeff forgot our boots, Andy forgot his stand, so now he's standing up beside me and I'm trying to sit off the seat. But we got set up. I can pull my bow back while I'm sitting, so hopefully that works out. The baits are set out. There's a lot of sign. Looks like they've been using it. So hopefully we'll have some luck, because so far we haven't had any. The first evening passed with no action, but we were excited to get back in the stand the next day. Stay tuned after the break as I try to shoot my first bear with a bow. was great to get to Ontario, but also kind of sad. It meant the end to a great summer of hunting and fishing with the kids.
Are you on him?
Yeah.
Get your head down and take your time. Whenever, Mike. Okay, put one on the decoy. Ready? Shoot it.
Good job.
I caught a fish, Dad.
Hold your fish up. Look over at Daddy. Look, turn this way.
Look at that
You want to
fish.
touch it?
He's a big fish.
Yeah.
He's gonna go. I'll catch that one again.
Okay.
If he was worth a try.
Okay.
There's another one.
There's a big one in here. Let's see it right there.
Yeah.
We picked up a new piece of property from the Hunting Lease Network, so summer did not come without its work. We had to plant and mow a bunch of food plots, hang a bunch of new stands, and get the old ones trimmed out.
Dad, come on.
I can't think of a better way to end the summer than to head to Raleigh Lake Resort. When Mark Cloutier called us up and invited us out for a bear hunt, I couldn't get my bags packed fast enough and get in a tree stand. It's September 9th. We're in Ontario on our second day of our bear hunt. We got in here a little earlier, got things set up, so hopefully it goes better than yesterday, where our friend Frank, his bowstring broke, so he couldn't even hunt. Then when we got here, we forgot our boots. Jeff forgot his stand, because he's videoing me right now. Things were just not going well, so all day yesterday, Jeff stood behind me in this little tiny seat, and I just sat forward. Needless to say, it wasn't very comfortable. We didn't end up seeing anything. We thought we heard something, but nothing came in. The wind wasn't really in our favor. So hopefully tonight things turn out a little better. As the air started to cool down, we got settled in and got serious, just in the nick of time. Are you recording it yet? Just as I thought our bad luck was over, Jeff's mic got stuck in the pine needles. I thought we were busted for sure, but our visitor had food on his mind. Now would be a good time to have one of those barrels.
I mean, like I said, it's a pretty nice bear.
The only problem now is, do I shoot the first nice bear that comes in or wait for a bigger one? Soon enough, another bear came walking down the trail that we walked in on. My whole body is like shaking. Hopefully I don't regret that decision later. As the bait cleared, I found myself second guessing whether I should have taken that shot. And then out of nowhere, he shows back up, way too close for comfort. There's more bear action after this commercial break.
Call Joe Barrio with Worldwide Adventures at 602-573-4332.
Torque, Tundra Off-Road, Watson Airlock, World-Class Artistry, Worldwide Adventures, 3D Hunting Supply, Badlands, Tacticam, Full Choke Calls, Hunting Lease Network, Vertical Pursuit Outdoors, Just for Does, Luminoc, Minox.
At Mike's Digital Media, we understand that today's video production is being pulled in multiple directions. Video is changing rapidly, and we're there to keep up the pace and stay ahead of the game. Our experience pays off in added production value, speed, knowledgeable service, and recommendations. Together, we complete your marketing team with the video, web, and photography power that you need. Learn more about Mike's Digital Media online at mikesdigitalmedia.com.
It's okay. It's not gonna do it. Let's check this out.
That looks really big. Is that the same one? What? Are you on now?
Whenever you're ready, take your time. Right there in that pocket. Get another arrow.
Did I miss it?
I don't think so. Get another arrow. Are you shaking? I think you went right through him, didn't you?
Yeah, it I mean, I couldn't have seen
I see it stuck. It went through the bucket too.
I know.
Didn't you? I mean, it looked like you went right through him to me.
Yeah, I couldn't, when I looked, the arrow was already through him. I couldn't even tell where it went.
I think it was a good shot. Looked like it was a real good shot.
I don't know. Did you see it go in?
Yeah, but I was watching on the viewfinder.
He scared me when he jumped on the tree. I just wanted to shoot him. I didn't really want him hanging around when I was leaving. Oh my god. I'm so shaken. Break it on this way. Break it on this way. Wow. That was really cool. Did you hear him growling at us?
He was huffing.
He scared the crap out of me.
He was mad.
Here we are at September 10th in Ontario at Rally Lake Resorts with Mark Cloutier. I'm here on my first bear hunt. I caught a bear out of the corner of my eye, and I wasn't sure if it was him or a new one. Obviously, I couldn't tell all the trees and brush. It's pretty thick back there. He kind of went downwind of us and circled around back behind us. He was about 10 yards back, sitting by a tree, and then he slowly just kind of crept towards us, but he was huffing and growling, and I was like, wow, he is not happy we are here. So I had to calm myself down for a little bit. I was pretty pumped up, and I took my shot. Felt pretty good about it. He kind of took off and walked back into the brush. So after dark, you know, the guide came to pick us up, and we had to go get everybody else at camp, and then we went back out looking for him. They did a great job here tracking. It took us about 45 minutes to find him, but they were awesome. They never gave up, and here we are. It was great to have my bear down, and since we had a lot of time left, I jumped behind the camera.
Customary for us the last night, and now tonight, so we'll call it a custom. Been bringing some bacon. We wanted to help the bears watch their weight and get some protein for winter, so tonight we're going with the turkey bacon. Really, I just forgot to put it back in the fridge, so it'll probably be perfect. I'm gonna go string some of this out. We'll see if nothing else, if we can have a little fun with it. Smell that bacon. Smells a little bit too much like bacon up here for my comfort today. Hope we made a good choice there.
Now, if I could just get Jeff to be serious, maybe we could get another bear down.
Some great bears coming in here. Two real big ones. One of the guys who was in camp decided to set up and took Mikey yesterday, the bear we passed about 3 days ago, which would have gave us lots of free time to fish and have some fun. Mikey was truly Mikey. Ended up weighing about 201 pounds, 202 pounds. Nice bear here for Southern Ontario. But there's some real big ones coming in here. We're pretty excited about it. They've been coming in, lots of trail cam pictures, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, all throughout the day. Guy did a great job getting it set up with some of the baits that they really seem to be liking to come in and eat early. Hey, we're gonna hunt right down to the wire, right down the last light, and just see what happens, and hopefully we can get one down.
The guides there told us sometimes they actually get down and rattle the buckets to try to get the bears to come in. With 1 day left to hunt, Jeff decided to give it a shot. Sometimes you just need a little luck.
so I held way forward.
I was looking there.
I smoked it.
I just wanted, I didn't even know where it was at.
It can't go far. It can't carry that far, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, dang. Talk about the last second of the last day. I thought it was gonna leave when it turned around and I drew back, waiting for it to step into that opening, then it stopped and kept on coming.
Yeah, there was a point where I couldn't see it.
It was that.
Like, if he shoots now, I'm not gonna be able to get
No, I was waiting. It was that same bear. Well, here we are. It's about 7:15. We had about a half hour left to light, and one chance left today. We have sat here since 10 o'clock this morning, watching that frickin' bucket. And, oh my gosh. Oh man, that was just too much. That was just too much. I'll tell you what. It might not be the biggest bear in the woods, but it's a nice one. It's exactly what we were looking for. We only had to put about 60 hours in to find it. I'm gonna get out and check that arrow real quick. On tape and get the guides and see if we can't get this bear found. If so, we'll have went 8 for 8 this week, which will be pretty awesome. So, wish us luck.
First bear ever. Up here with Mark at Rally Lake Outfitters. Could not have asked for a better time. We have had an absolute blast, and I can't wait to get back up here after these big bears again. You know, they've got wonderful accommodations, wonderful fishing. It's everything that we could hope for on our first bear hunt. So if you get a chance, get up here. If you've never hunted bear before, I can tell you as a long time die-hard whitetail hunter, my heart was beating just as hard. I was just as excited, and that rush is right there. And I can't wait because from what everybody's telling me, it's also some really, really good eating. So I'm gonna get this big boy taken care of. We're gonna pack up, we're gonna try and get out of camp and back to the States, but I can promise you, I'll be back here to Rally Lake again next year.
Tune in next week for another action-packed episode on Widowmakers TV.
Captured on HD video, true full HD. One touch power on, auto record with vibration indication. Low light recording like no other camera of its kind. Ultra sharp lens optimized for crossbow, bow, and gun. No fisheye. Audio waterproof caps. Waterproof tested to 30 meters. Tacticam. Share your hunt.